Carl.
Hi, Shiga.
Um, you look so tired, like zombie level tired. Dark circles, messy hair, and everything. Is something bothering you lately, or did you just pull an all-nighter?
Oh, Shiga, I wish it was just an all-nighter, honestly. I haven't been getting enough sleep lately. Like, for the past 2 whole weeks.
2 weeks? What happened?
My dormitory, it's a mess. The loud music and noise coming from the students in my building at night. They always start around 11 p.m. and it doesn't even stop until early in the morning. We're talking 3 a.m., 4 a.m., even until 6 a.m.
Mrs. Oh no.
I've tried everything, honestly. Earplugs, white noise on YouTube, sleeping with a flat fan on. Nothing works. The bass literally vibrates my bed. I had a lab at 8 this morning and I was running on 3 hours of sleep. I spilled coffee on my lab report.
Wait, really? The same exactly happening at my buildings too.
Wait, you're not joking?
I swear I'm not. I've been struggling to sleep all week because of the room right next to mine. They are always having people over, different people every night.
Oh, so it's like a revolving door.
Exactly, and honestly, last night was the final straw. Mine's putting pillow over my head. It was like 1:30 a.m. and they started playing music so loud I could feel it. Action. I put my pillow over my head and a blanket, and I could still feel the buzz vibrating through the walls.
The blanket burrito method. Yeah, I remember I tried that.
Exactly, and honestly, last night was the final straw. Putting pillow over the head, and I even put my winter blanket over my head too, and I could still feel the buzz vibrating through the walls.
Oh, so you tried the blanket burrito method. Yeah, I tried that.
Did it work?
Yeah, no, I just ended up sweaty and still.
It's ridiculous. It literally feels like living next to a nightclub with no cover charge and no bouncers.
Right. The other night, around 2 a.m., I actually got up. Like, I was so mad. I walked all the way down to my hall and knocked on their door. Like, really knocked.
And
They couldn't even hear me. Their music was so loud. I stood there for like 2 minutes feeling like an idiot.
that's the worst. When you try to stand up for yourself and nothing happens.
And it's crazy that both of our buildings are turning into party center at the exact same time. Do you think management changed some rule and didn't tell us?
It's so disrespectful, honestly. I get it. People want to have fun, college experience, and all that. But we all have early lectures and responsibilities.
Yeah, I have that stats quiz tomorrow that I'm definitely going to fail because I can't concentrate.
Same. I need to submit my assignment today, and I read the same paragraph 5 times because my brain was foggy. I could barely focus on anything today.
It's not just one bad night anymore. This is affecting our health. I've had headache for all week.
And our grades, we can just let it slide anymore. Something has to change.
Exactly. But here's the problem. If we just complain to our respective law fellows or residents, committee one by one, it wouldn't air well.
Thank you for your feedback. We will investigate the matter.
Please try to resolve it among yourself first, like bruh.
We'll send out a reminder email about quiet hours.
Empty promises. Every single time. I think we need a better strategy than just complaining individually.
You're right. One email gets deleted, but this isn't just one room anymore. I've heard people in Block B and Block C complaining too. It's a campus-wide problem at this point.
So what should we do? Start a petition?
Maybe first, we need a united front. We need to show management that it's an ongoing issue across multiple blocks. Not just Shira and Ideal can sleep.
Strength in numbers.
Exactly. What if we talk to Ethan and Ika?
Ethan from Block C, the guy from our debate club.
Yeah, his block has been dealing with noises and complaints too. He mentioned it last week during tutorial. He said his RA wasn't doing anything.
Oh right, yeah, I remember. And Ika?
She lives in the building right next to mine. We're in the same group project. She was venting about it yesterday. She said that she had been getting 4 hours of sleep max.
That's perfect. The more voices we have from different buildings, the more serious the management will have to take us.
And think about it. Ethan usually knows how to handle this kind of bureaucratic situation calmly. He won't get emotional, he'll bring facts, dates, times.
And Ika won't hesitate to speak her mind if they try to brush us off. She'll ask, what is the actual policy and what step will you take?
She's terrifying in a good way.
So we got the calm one, the fierce one, and the 2 sleep deprived ones.
The Avengers but for quiet dorms.
I mean, I'm definitely. Ika will make sure the residential board actually listen to us instead of giving us another copy-paste reply.
Okay, let's not waste any time. I'm texting both of them right now to see what their schedules look like.
What do you say?
Hey Ethan, hey Ika, it's Shira. Are you guys free to meet tomorrow? It's about the dorm noise issue. Me and Ideal are also affected. Seem like multiple blocks. We should talk. Done.
Good. Direct. While we wait, we should prep. We can't just go in there and say it's loud.
Agreed. We need evidence. Let's make a list: dates, times, and buildings.
Okay. For Monday, it occurs during 2:15 a.m. in Block A. For Tuesday, 3:40 a.m. Block D.
Wednesday, midnight, block B. And we should also note how it affects us. Missed focus in class, had to resubmit assignments, health issues.
And we need to think about solutions, not just complaints. What do we actually want them to do?
Strict enforcement of quiet hours after 11. Maybe first warning, then fine.
And more R8 patrols at night? Or a proper complaint system that actually works instead of just giving us a copy-paste reply?
Yes, if we go in with solutions, they will take us more seriously.
That sounds good. Let's plan to set a meeting with Ethan and Ika tomorrow so we can figure out our next move together.
Oh, Ethan replied, I'm free after 4. Library.
Perfect. How about Ika?
Yep, I'm in 4. Library works.
Okay then. Library at 4 p.m. All 4 of us.
Finally, maybe we will actually get some sleep this weekend.
To sleep and to not living next to a nightclub.
Definitely.
Hey guys, we need to talk about the loud noise coming from that one residential unit. I believe the unit on the 3rd floor has been causing the problem for quite a while now.
Well, yeah, lately I've not been able to get enough sleep because of that one residential unit being loud at night.
You guys have the same problem as well? We thought it was only the girls down that were having some noise issues. It has been like quite 4 weeks now.
Wait, the girls' dormitory has been facing the same problem?
Yeah, at first it was just some minor noise, but each night the certain dog keeps getting louder and louder, especially because of the loud laughter and music.
Oh well, that is a shame. If this keep continuing, the student will have a negative effect.
stop after a few days, but it has already been weeks. It doesn't seem like they're considering how their action affect everyone else.
That's why I think we shouldn't ignore the issue anymore. If we continue to ignore this, I think they will think that everyone is fine with the noise.
I completely agree. Last week I have quiz the next morning, but I couldn't study because the music was still playing after midnight.
The same thing also happened to me. I kept waking up during the night and I ended up feeling tired throughout my classes the next day.
It's not only affecting our sleep. Some students are becoming frustrated with each other because everyone's already stressed with assignments and exams.
Exactly. I think that's why we should not ignore this problem anymore.
I also sometimes wonder if the people making the noise even realize how many residents they are disturbing. Like honestly, sometimes people don't notice the impact they are having until someone tells them.
That's possible. They might think that everyone else is okay with it because nobody has spoken to them directly.
Which is why we need to handle this carefully. If we approach it politely, they might actually listen.
You're right, Kak. I was thinking of confronting them, but they will just create a conflict between us and the other girl.
I mean, we understand your situation as we are also in the same shoes currently as you guys. Eden and I have been trying to figure out a solution to this problem with one of it being to just do an official report to the staff that is managing the dorms.
Okay, so we all agree that WhatsApp messages didn't work. What are our actual options here?
I actually still think an official report is the cleanest way. We can tell the wardens and they will handle it. This way we can stay out of the drama entirely.
Reporting them to management is definitely a solid option. However, some of the residents I talked to earlier, we already frustrated one strict action, like a formal warning or even a fine. I'm worried that going straight to management could make our neighbor resent us.
I mean, I understand your concern. My only reason for suggesting it is because the wardens have more authority. Sometimes people only change when someone in charge gets involved.
That's true. I think reporting should be our last option instead of the very first option.
I agree. If we report them immediately, they might feel that we never gave them a chance to explain themselves.
But what if we give them another chance at making changes? Other residents might think that we're not taking the problem seriously enough.
I mean, that's a fair point, but at the same time, I don't think it's right to punish someone before we try speaking to them ourselves.
Maybe we should ask ourselves one question. If we were being allowed ourselves, how would we want people to approach us?
Personally, I'd rather someone talk to me politely first. If I ignore them after that, then I will understand why they reported me.
I think that's reasonable.
So I guess the real question is whether we should report them, is when should we report them?
That's right. If we report them first, we might regret our action of reporting them first.
But if they ignore us after we've spoken to them politely, then I don't think we'll have much more of choice.
I agree. At least we'll know that we have done everything we could before involving the audience.
So we're not saying we're not reporting them, we're just saying that reporting them shouldn't be our first step.
Exactly. Okay, maybe we should be reporting them as our first step. Instead, why not we confront them directly?
I mean, I'm willing to try that, but what if they don't get well? Some people don't like being confronted, even if it's politely.
That's possible, but if we stay calm and explain our situation respectfully, I think they will more willing to listen.
We should also choose the right time. If we interrupt them while they're already having fun with their friends, they might not listen at all.
That's a good point. Maybe we should interrupt them at the afternoon instead late at night.
And we should also introduce ourselves politely before talking about the problem at hand.
Yes, if we immediately complain, they might think that we're blaming them.
Maybe we can start by saying that we understand that they want to spend the time with their friends.
Then we can explain how the noise is affecting other student instead of accusing them.
Actually, that
And we should have something practical to offer, not just stop being loud, so they can agree to
solution that benefits everyone, not just ourselves.
Exactly. If we only think about ourselves, they will probably refuse to cooperate.
But if they can see that we're trying to respect them as well, they may be more willing to listen to us.
I agree. Everyone deserves to enjoy their college life. However, everyone also deserves to have enough sleep.
That's why I personally think finding a middle ground is probably the best solution for us.
I think that's what being a good neighbor is about. Finding a compromise so everyone can live peacefully is a good thing for us.
Exactly. You all have different judgments, so respecting each other's quiet time is really important.
If everyone thinks only about themselves, we'll keep having the same problem over and over again.
As for the boys' side, me and Carl, we try to approach them in a friendly manner and try to think of a solution between them in order to try to make the weekend more quiet, every day is more quiet.
Well, hopefully they understand that once we explain it to them, we should also decide who will do the most of the talking. If everyone starts speaking at once, it might become confusing.
I think one person should explain the problem while the other simply support the conversation.
That way it feels more like a discussion instead of several people complaining at the same time.
I think I should explain the situation first because I've spoken to some of the residents already.
I believe that's a good idea. Then I can explain that the boys' dorm has also been facing the same issues.
And I'll probably only add something if they have a question.
In that way, we won't all be talking over it.
I agree. It probably also make them feel less pressure as well.
Yeah, I think putting a note on their door will somehow help giving the message to the noisemaker. We could also make it polite, anonymous notes, letting them know that the walls are thin and that multiple units are being kept awake by the distracting sound they make.
I agree with leaving a note on their door. However, there is a high chance they will just read it and throw it away without taking it seriously. Then they will continue making loud noise at night.
I mean, that's understandable. I only suggested the note because it gives them time to think instead of putting them on the spot.
Maybe the wording is important too. If the rules sound polite and respectful, they might take it more seriously.
That's possible, but I still think people are more likely to throw away. But I still think people are more likely to understand our concern if they hear directly from us.
So maybe the note should only be our backup plan if we couldn't meet them personally.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable compromise.
Actually, I have one more suggestion.
What is it?
If we decided to leave a note, maybe we should make it anonymous.
Wait, really? But why?
Well, if we sign our name, they'll know we're genuinely trying to solve the problem instead of just attaching them from behind a piece of paper.
That's true, but some people might feel uncomfortable putting their names on it.
Maybe we don't need individual names. We could simply write from your neighbors.
You know, I actually like that idea. It still feels polite, but it also shows that more than one resident is affected by this issue.
Right now, I really think that's probably the best option right now.
So we have agreed to speak to them politely first.
Well, if they're willing to cooperate with us, then we will need to involve the warden ahead.
But if nothing changes after that, we have to report it as a resident for both jobs.
Yeah, I think that's the most reasonable and respectful solution for this issue.
Hopefully they understand where we're coming from.
I hope so too, Sheila. At the end of the day, we're only asking for a peaceful place to study and sleep.
Alright everyone, let's try this tomorrow and see how it goes. Everyone agree?
Agree.
Okay.